Lord. Nallely, so first of all, very simply, I came in and she was one of the few Latinas in the program, and I immediately just, wanted to be with her because I knew that if I was ever homesick or whatever, I could go to her and feel an immediate relationship, an immediate closeness, because I know that she had similar experiences. She also was in sociology and was the one that inspired me to major in sociology, or at least put the seed in me.
Most people who are as smart as her tend to be kind of insufferable. And I don't feel that way about Nallely. She's somebody who's both very, very smart, bordering on genius, but also just, a very good person.
She was able to show in a much more subtle and seemingly personable way of leadership that kind of contradicts what the typical narrative of what leadership is.
I had no idea what sociology was, had never taken a class. I thought it was like psychology, but it kind of illustrated some things that I'd already been thinking about, like the migration story with my parents and mobility. I'd thought about that before. I just didn't know that it was something that other people cared about, that other people studied in college even.
I love hearing Nallely talk about her research because I think that it brings out something in Nallely that she's so passionate about that work. And I love seeing that part of Nallely and getting to experience that.
Nallely and I are both first-generation college students from blue-collar backgrounds who decided to address racial inequities through higher education, careers in higher education. And we share a common purpose, and that life is about living, laughing, and learning. I'm blessed to have Nallely as a friend. I'm honored to have her as a colleague, and I am committed to supporting her as she builds a better life for herself, her family, and for Latinos.
Especially as, first generation Latina PhD student. There are some very literal times when I feel I'm shattering expectations about what people expect to see when they hear PhD or doctor or researcher. I am proud of what I'm doing and how far I've come, and I always think at different milestones, like, okay, if you stop right now, this is a great story. You could be done now, but what are you going to do next? So even though, this is a great story now, but it has to be, you have to keep going. The story has to keep going.
Watching Nallely going from that person that I met the first day who was maybe quiet, a little bit timid, not sure exactly how she was gonna get there, but deeply caring, to now being an amazing, aspiring professor and PhD doctoral candidate. It's like I said, whenever I hear Nallely talk about her research, I feel like she just completely changes, and you see Nallely just glows when she talks about her research, and that to me is always so incredible.
I'm proud of Nallely because of who she is and everything that she's accomplished, and because I think not only is her success great for her and great in and of itself, but whenever she's successful, I think she's lighting a path for the people that come after her that are similar.
I know that she is just very, very proud of the work that she has done thus far, And so at the end of it, I really want her to feel like she's made a huge difference within academia. And also for her to just have a lot of other mentees, little Latinas that she gets into sociology and that she encourages to become professors, and that they can all point to Dr. Mejia as the person that inspired them.